In recent videos linked in the description and pinned comment, I demonstrate and analyze 8-ball break and run-out strategy on both a 9-foot table and on a 7-foot bar box. I have also covered all versions of the 9-ball break in detail and have analyzed many 9-foot table runouts. Due to popular demand expressed by comments in previous videos, I've decided to finish off this series with discussion and analysis of 5 9-ball runouts on a bar box. I also show several examples of how to deal with common problems that often come up when you're attempting to run out but can't. If you disagree with any of my shot or position plays, please post comments with minute, second timestamps and explain what you would have done differently. Enjoy! I hit this break well, making 3 balls and getting a look at the 1. The 7 limits access to the 3, so I need a precision draw shot off the 1 to get good shape. Here, I'm visualizing the line I want on the 3. Often, it just takes one good shot like this to make the run out easy, so start working on some draw shot drills.
We're talking about practice. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Drawing into the 7 leaves me perfect on the 4. I hammered this one. I was trying to leave a much smaller angle on the 5 to be able to hold for a straight shot on the 6 for a stop-stop out. I probably should have just slow rolled this for a long straight shot on the 6, but I decided to get greedy and get closer, and I came up a little short. As with all side spin shots, I use the system for aiming with side spin to get an accurate aim to come across the table back in line for the win. I lost the cue ball on this break, but I execute a good jump shot to pocket the 1 and get shape on the 2. That was a risky, low percentage shot, but I thought there was a two-way chance to leave my opponent tough if I missed. I'm trying to use outside draw to go 2 rails out for the 3 in the side, but I use a little too much spin and bump the 6. Luckily, I still have a shot at the 3 for the out.
Well, I got lucky.
Here, I'm using the 30-degree rule peace sign to see where the cue ball will head off the rail. I expect it to hit the bottom side of the 9. My prediction was off a little, but I still have the out. I could just roll forward for the 7 in the bottom left corner, but I decided to use right spin to go to the other side. This choice helps prevent possible skid, which tends to happen more frequently with typical bar ball conditions. The 1-2 combo gives me a good start. I should have used left spin to get straighter on the 3 so I wouldn't need to bump the 7. It is better to not bump balls if you don't need to, but there isn't much risk here. I decide to slow roll the 4 for short side shape on the 5. Often, simpler is better. The angle is perfect to roll right into the line of the 7, giving me a large margin for error with speed. I could stun this out, but I decided to just roll it with outside spin. This shot felt more natural to me, and again, outside spin helps prevent possible skid. I come up a little short on the 2, but I can draw across the table with outside spin to get on the 4. I used just a touch of inside spin to stay below the side pocket. I bump into the 9 to get on the 6, and the out is easy. Making a lot of balls on the break can really make runouts easier. Here I pocketed 4 balls. I didn't control the cue ball very well, so I need to start with a tough shot on the 2. Good thing the pockets play huge on a valley bar box. That's a perfect angle on the 4 to get natural shape on the 6, either in the side or the corner. I decided to play it short for the corner. Here, I cheat the pocket a little to head down for the 9. I said I would include only 5 racks, but I decided to include one more. Here, I thin the 1 nicely with a touch of inside to go across the table twice for perfect shape on the 2. The rest of the rack is relatively straightforward. I came up a little short on the 6 and overran the 7 a little, but I still have a natural rolling path to the 8. For a decent player with a decent break, 9-ball can be almost too easy at times on a bar box. People also asked in previous video comments for examples of how to deal with situations where runouts don't go well or are not possible. Again, your wish is my command. I hit a decent break, but don't have a reasonable shot at the 1, so I decide to try to play safe. I meant to hit the 1 a hair fuller so it would get past the 5 and hide behind the 2, but I still didn't leave my opponent a direct shot at the 1. However, my opponent is good with aiming kiss shots. Here, I'm visualizing the required tangent line direction off the 4, and the line of aim required to send the 4 perpendicular to this direction. That was good speed to get on the 2, and now the out should be straightforward. I don't have a direct shot at the 1, but a carom into the 2 leaves a good follow-on shot at the 1. Here, I'm checking to make sure the natural angle direction is good on the 2. Luckily, it is. The 2-5 cluster must be broken out to have a chance at the runout. The 1 only has half a pocket. If you aren't comfortable shooting the 1, you could play safe instead, maybe by rolling the 1 behind the 3, or the cue ball behind the 6, or both. I decided to go offensive instead since I liked my chances to pocket the ball, and it could result in a runout. Here, I'm verifying that the tangent line heads toward the cluster. It does, so a stun shot is perfect. That gives me a good chance at the out. I park the cue ball nicely, but get an unlucky kiss on the 1. When the cue ball is close to the object ball like this, it is easy to thin it for a controlled safety. I hit it okay, but it would have been much better with a touch of right spin to go past and behind the 5. Here, my opponent is trying to kick and stick behind the 9. Luckily, my opponent did not hit it very well. Here, I hit the break well, but got unlucky with the 1 hitting the point and with the 3 kissing the cue ball to the side rail. If you're a decent jumper, sometimes a jump shot is the right play when you don't have an open shot after the break, especially when the object ball is close to the pocket like this. A good jump shot like this can turn around a game. My opponent gets an unlucky kiss and scratches on the break. With ball in hand, I decide to shoot the 1 from the short side to bump into the 6 to leave an angle on the 2 to head down for the 3. Unfortunately, I misjudged the carom. Luckily, I still have a look at the 2. I decide to go around the table to bump or get shape on the 3-up table, but I misjudged the angles. At least I have a decent shot at a safety, and I execute it well. A good safety like this, where you hide the cue ball, create distance, and block easy one-rail kicks, can be just as effective as a brilliant offensive shot. I hope you found this video interesting and helpful. If you want to see more videos like it, with run-out commentary and instruction, see the playlist linked in the video description or pinned comment. And if you really want to master all aspects of 9-ball, check out the Video Encyclopedia of 9-ball and 10-ball, also linked. Good luck with your game, from Dr. Dave.